Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this whole game underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Western Kentucky's offense will get the first crack at it here. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back, and he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes. He has got to play well today.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it. Jesse, what do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team, there's some friendly competition. The biggest thing that stands out to me, though, was a street brawl against the Miami Hurricanes, Bourbon Street, getting ready for the Sugar Bowl, about 120 deep. Hard to forget that.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Hauls it in, looking for space. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The Irish offense comes out. First chance we've had to see them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Paul.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
The Hilltoppers in the hurry-up.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So take that touchdown off the board. You want to create a little space as a receiver, but too much aggression there. They'll go to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Here come the Irish back on offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3-and-out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Powers through the defender. And he picks up the first down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Now on first down from the 28. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So first down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on second down.
Reese, I got him right where I want. Okay, I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going for a big play downfield. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And once he got loose, it was all over. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Knocked off his feet. And the Hilltoppers come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense gets to the quarterback. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
One thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down. It was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make any.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to do so.
They'll run play action. Looking left. Fires into traffic, picked off.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Here comes the offense on second down. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Now he's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. Couldn't do it on that last play.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get third and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect third down and long execution by this defense.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of.
Snags it on the right. Hit the afterburners, kid. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The corners are walked up tight. Defense looks as if it's coming. The snap sets up the throw. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltopper. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Yeah, we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play 1st and 10 from their own 49. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Oh, look out, there he goes. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Irish!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And the Hilltoppers are in the hurry-up. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the ball in the air, intercepted. Taking it the other way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Looking for a productive play on first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Wide open downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
He's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. I'm sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Looking to throw for it. Back open in the middle. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Hilltoppers getting set on first and 10.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Gets it out fast.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
They get to him as he throws. And it's picked off for the third time today. The offense set for a first down play. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wants to throw. It's Carr. He's going to fire deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. We like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender.
Looking to take a shot. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. College fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but another interception. That's his 4th of the day. They got him down pretty quickly, but they're set up now at the 21-yard line.
Right place, right time. Linebackers are usually big physical guys you see play the run a lot. Hard to get 2 interceptions in a game. Special player making special plays.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Pressure coming. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense getting it.
He caught it. Touchdown, Irish. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. It's complete on the right side. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it and make something good happen.
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. He makes a grab. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Dropping back, it's Carr. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Got room at the 35. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Going up top on first down. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Reese, a first half that gave us some riveting moments, not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. In other words, a fabulous start to the Gator Bowl. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Gator Bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Hilltoppers will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Hoping to find one that works this time on second down from the 7. Looking to throw, it's Carr. He's got his man. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch. First down for this offense. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. He's got the back in the middle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They want to just keep throwing it. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Line gets set, first down. The give to the back. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry? After the misfire, now on second down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. On the run, fires downfield. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
He took a hit as he threw it. He couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He wants to take the top off. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. First down here for the offense. got the back over the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. The give out of the gun. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Here's the handoff. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun. Wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw into the end zone. It's picked. Close in on him after a good return on the interception. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Leaves it with the back. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the offense. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Hit as he throws. What a snag by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Makes it past the marker. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there and make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football, and they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. On his feet at the 40. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. He wants it all. And it's knocked away and incomplete, denying a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Wide out in motion. He'll just keep slinging it. They're trying to get to him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's right on target. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Notre Dame right back to the line. They'll go to the air. Quarterback adapting. Lets it go to the end zone. And that ball is picked off. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. That 1st down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. He's looking to throw. Got the quick pass. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he made the grab with enough for the 1st down, but not enough room on the sidelines to stay in bounds. It's 4th down. Bunch formation for these receivers. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Throws for the tight end. Finds his man enough for the 1st. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. The Hilltoppers have this offense rolling.
Let's go!
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Nice move to pick up yardage. Working its way and keeping those legs moving. Picks up 5 down to the 14. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. And the ball is picked off.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Here come the Irish back on offense. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. No better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. And sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Kick catch interference. Kicking team.
So the offense picks up 15 yards after an egregious blunder on special teams. Excellent field position here for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. They want to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20.
Flip it.
Handoff from the gun.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success.
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, WKU. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there's some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He's going for it all. And it's caught inside the 30. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they've just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. They keep attacking through the air. Shoots it to the left. He makes a catch. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. He's looking to throw it. The sure hands, it's Myers.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games and we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fires to the tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Right on target the first time, now he'll try another from 24 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he wants it all. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Brings it down on the right side. Oh, look out. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called with just a single second left. After this, it'll be a wrap. On second down, he'll let it fly. He looks that one in nicely. After not really playing their best earlier this season, people said, this team is bad. Now they won 3 in a row. This team is good. People are fickle.
Yeah, and we're probably the ones who were saying that a little bit, Reese, because they were struggling. It didn't look like they knew who they were, and they didn't have the momentum going. But now they definitely got it together, Jesse, and they look like a different team.
They sure do, David. We know teams get better or they get worse over the course of a season. This team right now, completely different. Almost the polar opposite than what we saw earlier this year. And I'll tell you, look at their schedule and who they've got left. Those teams better be careful. This team is coming for them.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been